right, shower is completed. That's not okay.
Oh, I just saw the gnat again.
That's not okay, in my opinion. Oh! I've ordered takeout. Yes, I have. I'm using a literal butter knife right now.
Tried my first bite of food. It dribbled on me a little bit.
One day I will be a plus size influencer who has died. That is crazy.
This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck.
Damn, what a real bitch is that?
Hey there YouTube, it's me Hens, and I'm back here with Amberlynn. This one is called Waking Up with a Broken Heart, Full Day of Eating with Calories, and Weigh-In Vlog. Let's get into it.
Hi guys, so it is January.
Oh, and it's really long. It's 21 minutes. So, yeah. I have her sped up to 1.25 speed.
My 7th, and I woke up a little bit ago.
Did you?
I think I might keep my hair up. I don't even know. Like, my brain is not working. I am genuinely like, just hurting so bad, and I look at everything in my apartment, and I think
it reminds me of Tommy.
It reminds me of her, and it's like...
It's like she touched everything in here, and I can't unsee it.
It just feels so unfair. The video that went up today wasn't
unfair.
Supposed to go up today.
It's unfair that somebody breaks up with you. It's unfair.
The video that went up today was actually a Target video. Me and my mom went to Target.
That fucking scratch cut thing.
Hung out.
Look at this. This is nasty.
Little girls' day, but the video that was originally supposed to go up today,
it's open,
was hanging out with my girlfriend and family.
It's not even scabbed over.
He's funny. So what that was a lot of footage that she actually took while she was here visiting me last time, and I was able to make a whole vlog out of it. Like, it was genuinely such a good vlog because it showed a lot of the different things that we did when she was here, when she visited, because I didn't really vlog, but like, she took clips.
Who cares?
And stuff, and I was able to make a whole video out of it, and it was...
Nobody cares what you look like. Just stop it.
Really
stop thinking that anybody cares how you look.
And I think it was like 3 hours before the video went live, I realized, oh shit, like that can't go live. So now it's...
Why not?
So I had to fix all my videos because I had... How many did I have scheduled? I had 6 scheduled. So then I had to private that one and move all the other ones. I know it's really confusing. I'm sorry. So anyways, as you guys saw...
How is that confusing? How was that confusing? The most confusing part is you not knowing how to speak. What are you talking about?
Last video, I was starting a 10-day series where I count calories. 2,500 is my limit. No food.
I hate this Whisperlyn era. She's acting like Billie Eilish singing. Like, oh, you guys, I just can't bring myself to speak full volume. It means that I'm being emotional and vulnerable. Ugh.
Limitations. I want to log everything on my MyFitnessPal. Want to weigh myself daily. And I was so excited, so pumped. And it was going to be like a whole series separate from my vlog.
Shut up.
My last vlog, like, my world kind of...
Like I said, it's just like with Destiny. Oh, I'm just thinking about all the things that I could have had, all the plans and dreams we had together. You were gonna marry me. You were gonna propose to me, Tommy. You were gonna go down on one knee, and you were gonna tell me I'm the love of your life, that no other girl can get stuffed like me.
It wasn't even my fault. I think that's the hardest part of it all, is like, I wish like it was my fault, so then I could be like, yeah, well, I'm
nope,
shitty,
it's
so
still your
sense,
fault.
but, like, it's not my fault.
You said that you walked her in without any warning about how vitriolic some of your community can be, and so that's your fault. It's your fault. And it's also her fault for not watching any videos.
It's fucking hard. Like, there's things in my apartment that she left from the last time she was here. Like, she left her tiny shampoo bottle, and she left some, like, coins. These really cool gold coins.
Throw out the fucking shampoo. Oh, she left her shampoo. I only buy shampoo once a year, so it's really special for me to hold on to a bottle, you know.
They're sitting on my side table right now, and it's like, I see all these things, and it makes me think of her, and like...
You should junk journal about it.
Like, as someone with BPD, like, genuinely, it is...
Oh my god.
It's like your favorite person, your best friend, your everything. Like,
as
it is,
someone
like,
with
so
BPD.
And as I've said before, I do have a consultation with a therapist who specializes in BPD and also CPTSD. I have that consultation on the 31st, so that's coming up. I think it's... no time is better, really, like, than right now. But anyways, I feel like I'm rambling. Back to what I was saying. So the 10-day challenge, like, I was gonna give up and I wasn't gonna do it.
Why is this just the same thing? This is the same vlog we've gotten like 2 times in a row now, basically. And then also part of a live stream. Jesus Christ, Amber, do you not know how to that's the thing. She gets caught in these patterns, and because she doesn't go out and explore in the world and have new stimuli in her life ever, she gets stuck in these cycles and she doesn't even recognize it.
was gonna say I'm just like too sad, and like you could tell in my last vlog I was very
She
like back
really
and
needs
forth, and then instead of
therapy
separating it
to break
from
her
my
out of
vlogs, I
this.
decided to just add it all together because I really thought that I wasn't gonna do it, but I did want to show you guys day one still.
She
It's just
really
been a lot.
does.
Like my brain is genuinely not working correctly right now. Like I'm just hurting so bad that like that's like the main like I'm telling you I
And yet you can film and monetize this because you're monetizing and pimping out your emotional state. Just like I said,
am so heartbroken that I don't even
if
have
you
like
were so
words to describe it
heartbroken,
at
you
this
wouldn't
point.
be on here making a new video for us to ridicule you with.
And it's like normally that would put me in a spot where it's like I do give up, and I give up on everything, but it's like I cannot let that happen. Like last night, I'm telling
Would
you,
you
I
like an
cried
applause?
all night and I
You're
didn't stop.
34.
I genuinely don't know how someone can cry for that many hours at a time. It was traumatizing. I woke up with the worst headache. This is just my life right now. I feel miserable. Like my mental health was already like in the shitter, as you guys saw, and then I slowly felt it getting just the tiniest better, and then the minute that happened, boom, bombshell. And it's just, it's hard, but it's like I understand. I understand.
No, it seems like you were already having problems with Emily and your relationship, and that's why you were having mentals, Amber. It wasn't a matter of, oh, my BPD, oh, my CPTSD, the things that you haven't actually probably ever been diagnosed with, and then also are not actively being treated for. So I don't believe that you have any progress in them, in treating them or dealing with them. You need to shut up about them until you actually have an appointment and until you actually decide that you're going to stick with this person, because it might just be like the other time in Wisconsin where they only see people in Wisconsin, and also they don't see people who do things like they don't see people with my needs. So, yeah, shut up.
Me, I really do, but it just doesn't take away the pain, you know. It's like I keep trying to talk about this 10-day challenge, and then it's like I keep talking about her because it's like that's the main focus in my brain. Like it just happened yesterday, you know. So anyways, yes, I still want to continue the 10 days. It's not going to be as perfected as I wanted it to be. It's going to be part of my vlogs. I just wanted it to be like its own separate thing, but it's not going to be. I personally don't have the energy to film a series, edit that, have that be separate from my vlogs, and still vlog and this and that. Like it just needs to be all jambled.
You guys, she just doesn't have the energy in a day to film more than 5 minutes. You guys.
Together. Is jambled even a word? I might have meant jumbled together. I don't know. Regardless, I did just weigh myself, so here is that. All right, here goes to day 2 on January 27th. Alexa, what's the date today?
Good evening, Amberlynn. Today is Monday, January 27th.
Hello. It's ready.
Stepping on.
502.6 pounds.
502.6, which means that's a pretty heavy weight loss overnight, but I only ate like
That's only 2.5 pounds. A average sized person would lose that much. You are delusional as fuck. God damn.
less than 1,300 calories yesterday, so definitely makes
You were
sense.
literally
So that's
505
like a
last time.
2.4-pound weight loss over.
Literally less than 2.5 pounds. Shut up. You just had a shit and you didn't drink enough water. That's it.
Night, which makes sense. My calories yesterday were very low.
It
so
makes
it's like if I eat
sense.
2,500 calories today, like which is my goal, I'm
I'm
probably
just-
gonna gain weight tomorrow.
I'm just like
I
a
don't know,
celery
we'll see how today
girl.
goes. My goal is literally just to not eat over 2,500 calories, regardless of like in this moment. I want
2,500 calories of celery. You could eat so much, Amber.
to eat so I don't think about my feelings. And like yesterday, it was just hard to eat because I was so stressed. I'm telling you, my cortisol levels was probably like through the roof. My heart was literally
Shut the fuck up. Stop it. Stop trying to sound informed. You're not. You're not. Your cortisol levels are always high because of your stress levels. Your body doesn't understand that it's not under regular stress because it's literally having to carry around 4 extra people. Shut up.
beating out of my
Shut
chest.
up.
Like my resting heart rate is actually pretty low for someone my size. Like it's usually in the low 70s. My heart rate literally just sitting yesterday was like 115. Like I was so anxious. I had so
Amber, why are you mocking us when you're waddling there? You're just rocking back and forth like you mocked Zachary Michael for doing. Why are you doing that?
Much anxiety. I was so sad, couldn't stop crying. Like I was scared. And when I feel like that, like I genuinely cannot eat at all. And now that like my body has calmed down a little bit, my heart and my mind haven't. Like my heart hurts, my head hurts. I'm so damn sad. Like there's just no words to describe like how sad I am. And I know I keep saying that, but that's just like how I feel in this moment. I really
That's because you are uneducated and inarticulate.
saw a
That's
future
why.
with her. Like genuinely
That's
like
why, Amber.
a love that like I
Try
wanted
reading a
forever,
book.
you know? But yeah, since my like
Try
stress
reading.
levels and stuff have like leveled out, I guess you could say, like now I'm feeling, oh, I want to like emotional eat, like and all that stuff, but I'm not gonna let myself
I would say that would indicate that you're not leveled out. That means you're bottoming out.
do that. I'm gonna stick to counting calories, like I said. I'm really trying to keep my word. That's very much the reason why like I still live streamed last night when my whole world was falling apart. I still made sure to put you guys as a main priority. And I
Yay.
want to keep doing
Congratulations,
that. I
Amber.
want to do my best to gain
Oh my God. You would probably break down if any of this was happening and you had to go into an office job, or if you had to go and work in a warehouse or a factory, you would just self-combust. You really would.
trust with you guys. Like tomorrow night I have my members live stream and I know that's gonna be better. Like I'm gonna go look now. I have my laptop right here. It's gonna be a lot less like what I mean by is because when I go live for the public, like the chat moves so fast. There's so many people. Like I appreciate it so much, but like sometimes I just need a moment where it's not so hexacana, for the lack of a better word. Like it's just a lot at once. Right now I have 74 members, which is
She
really
really is
amazing.
brain
I appreciate
dead.
every single person who decided to become a stream queen. Like it genuinely means the world to me, 100,000%. So thank you so
You should read
much.
off some
So I think with
names.
74 people in my live, it's going to be a lot less chaotic, but I don't know. We'll see when the time comes, because you never know. Like it still could be chaotic. I don't know, but I feel like I'm pretty good under pressure lately. I have been trying
No, you're
to be
not.
better because like last night during live,
Did you forget about your meltdown with Jordy in his channel's live stream? You went in there and said people were antagonizing you. You went into there and said that. You are delusional. Get help. Get therapy. Go away.
I literally had my heart broken. I had all of these rumors and mean things floating in my chat, and it's like I was able to like be calm. I was crying a
Were
lot
you?
because I was
Were you?
hurting, because obviously like I'm an emotional person.
You were literally furiously texting Emily. We watched you. It was because you were not focused on the chat. That's why you were able to deal. It was because you were so focused on trying to win Emily back, or at least tell her to shut the fuck up and not go onto the internet and keep talking about you.
And I was hurting a lot. And it's like normally I wouldn't have been able to regulate my emotions the way I did during that live stream.
Regulate.
Yeah, I cried, and I'm okay with that. I'm a crier.
She's the
I cry
regulator.
for good and bad things. I cry for myself and I cry for other people, and that's just the way I've always been, and I don't think that's ever going to change.
Okay, Lana
I'm just
Del
an
Rey.
extremely emotional person, good and bad, but I was really able to like regulate the emotions that I was feeling towards all of the hate and just like how anxious I felt. Like I was able to really handle myself well, and I'm
Amberlynn would like a piece of cheesecake for being able to participate in society, please. Thank you.
And I think with time and with therapy, I'm only going to get better, to be honest. So I'm going to show you guys everything that I eat today with calories, etc., etc. And I'm going to try my hardest to just stick to the 10 days. And I want to say that I appreciate like you guys. My DMs are full of just kind words and support, and I
Amber's the type of person who always says things, but never demonstrates it with her actions.
genuinely appreciate that more than you guys know. Like genuinely, this is the thing that I hate the most, is I walked into the kitchen. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on some lights. Okay. So I walked into the kitchen and I just instantly started bawling my eyes out. Like these are the roses.
Oh, they're the color of dried blood, just like when I was free bleeding for 3 years.
That she got me for my birthday. And it's like, I'm a pretty sentimental person.
Not
when
3
it
years,
comes to my
but
partner, especially like we're in a
still
long distance
free blood.
relationship. And I've had this quarter on my island since she's been here, and I haven't moved it
Aw.
because I don't know, I wanted her to.
Well, maybe you should move it. Maybe you should. Aww.
Have it when she comes back, you know? And it's just
She's
like,
not coming
things like
back.
that, like, God.
Unless this is fake.
It's like, why?
She doesn't want you.
Like, 1 minute, like.
Why does it look like her wound is literally leaking?
It's like, why?
Look at it. It has like that white thing on it. I'm gonna let the thing go away, and then you can see if it'll go away. Or not.
Like 1 minute, like I
Now
forget
she's covering
because maybe
it.
I'm distracted with something for like 1 second, and then all of a sudden it's like it happened all over again, and this goes on all day long.
Get a tattoo. Somebody had said in the comments that she should get a tattoo. You really should, girl. You really should start that tradition of when you get these like really depressed moods, get a tattoo. It gives you a shit ton of endorphins. I will tell you, that's become kind of my thing. Like I went a decade between my second and third tattoos. And then I started getting more tattoos within the span of the past 2 or 3 years. So just do that, Amber. It helps.
I just don't know what I'm gonna do.
But just make sure that it's a tattoo that you really want. I have a list of tattoos that I already have had for years. I've been building it. And it's more that I'm checking them off when I get into these depressive moods. And it helps to get me out of it because there's a level of self-care involved when you get a new tattoo. You have to wash it. You have to make sure it's clean. You have to make sure that it's moisturized. And it really brings me out of that depressed mood.
Okay, you guys are currently in my cabinet. First meal.
Ugh,
I'm gonna have
that
leftovers
dog food.
from last night. I made this like Parmesan
Dog
elbow
food.
noodle, just like this type of elbow noodle.
It looks like something my grandpa would have cooked for his dog. He literally made her every meal off of the stove every night, but she was an outside dog.
This has lasted me a while, but I used the last of it last night. Some lean beef. I don't know, it's a moment. So this is about 600 calories, so I'm just gonna put it in the microwave. I'm literally so out of it that I literally...
You're gonna eat that whole thing? What the fuck? That's like 2 to 3 servings.
So this is about 600 calories, so
No.
I'm just gonna put it in the microwave.
No. You said there's butter and there's cheese and the pasta and that's a whole box of pasta. That is a whole box of pasta, or at least like 2/3.
I'm literally so out of it that I
What
literally
the fuck?
said it's 600 calories, and I went to go put
Why is there a suitcase back here?
in the microwave for 600 minutes. Like, no.
Also, I was like, why is the thermostat so low? I forgot this is an accessible apartment, so the thermostat and the light switches are going to be lower, and these things to hang things on are also lower. That's why she looks so tall, because these are all low.
Off the chain weird, but I'm gonna drink some milk out of the jug. And how am I gonna do that while counting calories? A food scale. So a serving of this is 240 milliliters, and I only want half of a serving, so it's gonna be 60 calories for half.
Oh,
scale.
You should just chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it. You should drink a whole gallon of milk.
And now I'm turning it on. It's zeroed out at 0 milliliters.
Don't do that.
So I'm just gonna take a drink until it says 120, well, negative 120.
What?
Sometimes I just love milk. I don't know.
Ew. Such a gross bitch. Who drinks directly out of a milk carton, let alone a cow milk carton? What the hell?
What it is.
Ew.
So that was 36 milliliters that I just drank.
And she's so proud of herself
So
too.
Negative 117.
That's nasty.
So that was 60 calories.
I don't like cow milk. I can't drink it, and I can't even eat it in cereal. It tastes like it's rotting. I don't have any better way to explain it. Cheese is fine because it's cultured, and yogurt is fine, but it does have a little bit of the same taste if it's like a very fresh yogurt. But milk is just not my thing. I love oat milk and almond milk.
And I know a lot of people are going to say, why did you just drink that out of a cup? And that is a completely valid question. There is something...
No, Amberlynn, your food contamination is not a real thing because that is food contamination. You just put your nasty ass mouth bacteria into something that has a lot of fat, and you just put air into the container because you drank some, which means that you created the perfect breeding ground for food contamination.
Satisfying about drinking it out of
You're
a jug.
disgusting.
I don't know what it is. It almost makes it taste
Disgusting.
better. Anyways, And with my pasta, I'm just gonna have a Dr. Pepper Cherry Zero Sugar. Okay, so really quickly, I just wanted to show you my snack. I'm having a serving of these Duke's hot and spicy smoked shorty sausages. I keep these in the fridge because it does last longer and they do taste way better cold. I highly recommend
Ew.
these. They're 130 calories.
I really doubt that meat tastes better cold. I don't think that you can actually taste all the flavors of the meat in the spices because herbs and spices are more tasty when they're room temperature or warm in most cases.
I'm having a serving of hot Cheetos. So what I do is I put the plate
Hot
on the scale and I measure out
Cheetos.
28 grams, which is a
Wait, are
serving.
those the extra hot Cheetos? I think those are the extra hot because they have the black part instead of the. You know what I mean. If you know hot Cheetos, you know. There's like a 2 times spicy, basically.
Which is 160 calories. And then I'm having one string cheese.
Ugh.
It is the smooth
Really?
creamy
You had to get Kraft name brand. She just cannot buy a store brand. She doesn't understand that it's the same cheese.
mozzarella string cheese, which is my all-time favorite, and it's 80 calories for one. So for this snack is 270 calories, which is not bad at all, and I do love me a hot Cheeto. During this like 10 days, if I don't show all my drinks, I don't drink anything that's not diet. So just go ahead and automatically assume that whatever I'm drinking isn't like
No,
stacking
I
on my
won't assume
calories
that.
unless I'm craving some milk. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I just crave that
Milk.
Hey guys, so I'm feeling extremely beyond depressed and unmotivated to do
Aw.
anything, but I am gonna make myself a sandwich. So first things first is we're going to be using this whole grain.
Trash bread. Gross. Why don't you actually buy... For somebody who has unlimited funds basically for food, she literally buys the shittiest stuff possible because she cannot be bothered to look for something that's better. And they have it at the same stores that she goes to.
50 grain Pepperidge Farm bread.
You could have gone
So
to the
this is for
bakery
salad, but
area.
Sometimes I like to use it on my sandwiches. It's literally just classic iceberg salad mix, but it's lettuce nonetheless. We're going to use some bacon, also red onion, mayonnaise, mustard, salt, and black pepper. So first things first is I'm going to put 4 slices of this in the microwave. So I'm just going to tell you guys the calories as I go. All right, so that was 5 slices that I took out. So
Ew! Don't put it fucking back, you... Oh, she has food contamination. Food contamination, you guys. Bullshit. You just... I don't even think you washed your hands first, because they're not wet at all. Not even damp looking. And then they look just as dry as the rest of your arms. But also, even if they were washed, why are you going to put it back in the package? Like, literally, it's one piece, and now you've contaminated anything that's in there with your hands. Why?
So for 2 slices of this bacon is 60 calories. So for 4 slices is 120. Next,
Thank you, Mathlin.
I'm just going to cut some very small slices of red onion. I just need
Oh, notice how she changed her knife.
a little bit of it really. All right, so I just want some very thin,
Oh
small
no.
pieces.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Amberlynn. Amberlynn. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to lose a finger? Are you really trying to lose a finger? Put it on the flat side, since you made a flat side already, and then slice it down the middle, so then you have multiple flat sides to attack from, and then dice it from there. What the fuck are you doing? You said you only wanted a little bit. You don't need to do this and lose a hand.
Oh, there's the microwave. That's good. So I'm not really a fan of reusing.
Do you see how mangled that is?
Oh, there's the microwave. That's good. So
Why was she shaking?
I just want some very thin, small
Look at her shake.
pieces. Oh, there's the microwave. That's good. So I'm not really a fan.
What? Look at how mangled it is. I'm
Very
sorry.
thin, small pieces. Oh, there's the microwave. That's good.
Is it? Look at that. What did you do to this thing? What did it do to you, Amber? Who did it talk about in your family?
So I'm not really a fan of reusing onion, but I don't want to waste.
You're not
So,
a fan of
I'm gonna put it in a
reusing
baggie.
onion.
Reusing onion, I just feel like the flavor potency goes down.
Reusing onion. You didn't reuse the onion. You haven't used the rest of it. You haven't even fucking peeled it, which is kind of a bad idea. Like, why would you put it away like that? You should have finished dicing it and you could have frozen it if you're not going to use it immediately, or if it creeps you out because you're so food contamination averse. Really?
So here is my scale. I am going to put my plate on top of it and turn it on. So there is bread that you can get that is a lot less calorie. Like there is Sara Lee Delightful bread, which is 45 calories per slice. But I do get a lot of calories in one day, so I prefer to have this bread because honestly, I prefer the taste. So it's 120 for one slice. That means it's going to be 240 for 2 slices.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me. It's not like I'd have a higher degree of understanding of math than you. It's not like that at all.
All right, so for a serving of mayonnaise, it is 13 grams for 90 calories. So I'm just going to wait until it says 13 grams on the scale. Okay.
That's
so
way more. It's like 20.
So there is my serving of mayonnaise. And yes, I'm also aware that they make lighter mayonnaises, but just doesn't taste as good. So for 1.5 cups of lettuce, which I will not be using that much, is 15 calories. So I'm probably just going to say my lettuce is going to be about 7 calories. So thankfully,
once again, you're contaminating stuff because your hands, you're touching the bread and the fucking mayo and all that shit and the containers that were just in your fridge. And yet you're sticking your hands in the bag of washed salad that you should still wash.
Mustard is 0 calories. And I'm just going to put some on the other piece of bread here, just the tiniest bit.
Why does it matter how much you put? Mustard has like no calories. What is wrong with you?
Blend it in a little here.
Like literally, trigger. I hate to say this, but one of the things that people who are trying to eat lower calorie on their sandwiches, or like if you're trying to eat lower calorie in general, you put mustard instead of other condiments because it has basically no calories, but it has a lot of flavor compared to other things. That's disordered eating. But Amberlynn, you don't need to worry about calories from mustard. And then you didn't even put it evenly over your bread. And it's not going to spread out from the middle because it soaks in. It's mostly water.
I really don't like using a lot on sandwiches, but I do like to dip some raw veggies in mustard, not gonna lie. So next I'm just gonna add a little bit of...
I wonder if she knows that there's other kinds of mustard. My favorite mustard I've ever had was lavender mustard. It was really good.
Black pepper. And I'm going to take the smallest a bit.
Why are you adding salt to a sandwich?
I like salt and pepper on my lettuce. Next, we're going to take the red onion, which for calories, it's no more than 5 calories. Now we're going to take the bacon. Close the sandwich here. Now I'm going to just cut it in half.
Bitch is going to cut off our fingertips one day. Did you see that? Did you see that?
Now I'm going to just...
Oh, God. Really? Really, Amber? Really?
Cut it in half. Look how delicious this looks. So
we can tell that nobody taught you to cook.
I will definitely put in how many calories this full sandwich is right here. So you're going to be seeing that. And now we're going to do a taste test. Cheers. That has got to be a 10 out of 10. That is genuinely one of the best things that I've made.
No.
Sprite Zero.
Literally. Every ingredient you used, you could have done better. Every ingredient. I won't shit on the mayo and the mustard because those are just condiments. You could have done better on everything else. Everything else. Iceberg lettuce. You could have had romaine or something with actual nutrients in it.
Okay,
like
guys,
spinach.
So I'm feeling snacky. So let's look in my freezer. I have a few things that I can choose from, actually. I have a mint chocolate chip Yasso bar. This is just frozen.
Why don't you bring us into your freezer so we can see what you actually have? It's been a while since I don't think we've ever seen, at least not since she's been back from Wisconsin. We haven't seen the inside of her freezer.
I have these Outshine fruit bars in creamy coconut.
Ugh.
And these fruit pearls in orange and cream. They're fruit bites with pearls of frozen juice. I actually might try one of these. I've never had these before, so...
It's just Dippin' Dots.
I have no idea. Cute. It comes in a little cup like this. Fruit pearls.
Yay.
All right. Okay. It's giving disease. Ooh, that smells
No,
really
it's
good,
not.
I don't know, like there was no instructions, so...
Instructions? Oh my god. My brain just stopped working.
I do want to like break it apart a little bit. So now it's all broke apart. Easier to eat. What? The anemic in me is like jumping for joy. So sometimes I'm craving really.
Sometimes she says the stupidest stuff. I just think she says it because she thinks she's being quirky.
Cold drinks like slushies, ices. I do have sensitive teeth, but like the sensitivity level does come and go right now. They're not that sensitive. And this hits the spot. Like if you're someone who craves like chewing ice or anything like that, this kind of resembles that without like the hard crunch. Like you're not hurting your
Amber, it has calories. It fucking has calories.
teeth. Oh my God. And it tastes so good. It really does taste like kind of like an orange creamsicle. Seriously. This is
No
satisfying.
shit.
The taste, the
It's
texture,
literally the two
temperature,
components of an orange creamsicle. No shit. No shit.
everything. I also want one of these Yasso.
Oh, you fat fatty. You said you were only going to do one, and now you're doing both. Now you're doing too much. Now you're doing too much. I was going to be nice. You're being a fucking dumbass.
So I'm going to have one. So for one of these is 100.
If anything, you should have just
So
had
this
a
is
fucking outshine bar. But no, you have to go for the Yasso.
100.
Yasso Kween.
So 180 calories for the snack. I was just about to eat my Yasso and I realized that I forgot to show you guys what it looked like. So this is what it
Who
looks like.
cares?
It's really good. All right, you guys are back in my
I don't care.
cabinet. I'm having such a lonely night. Like my
Aw.
life just feels very
You should buy a body pillow in the shape of Emily. You have a picture of her, I'm sure.
lonely in this moment because I've lost my best friend and I
Aw.
don't want all my videos to be really sad and just me like talking about this. Like it's genuinely hard for me to edit and to watch back, etc., etc. So I hope tomorrow I can
Maybe
see a
you
little more.
shouldn't make your whole world around your partner who could leave you the second they get fed up with your treatment. Maybe that's what you should do.
Uplifting because I definitely need it. I am craving milk again. I love this little guy. He's so cute, but I kind of wish I would have gotten like half of a gallon. So we're gonna do it exactly how I did it earlier, but I'm gonna do a full serving of this. So it's 120 calories, 240 milliliters, and we're gonna do it exactly how I did it before. I just put it on my scale, turned on my scale. Alrighty.
You're nasty.
So since this is the last thing I'm having today,
She's literally a 5-year-old boy. She's a 5-year-old. She's my brother when he was 5, drinking out of the fucking milk carton. Or when he was 10, drinking out of the orange juice carton. Disgusting. Fucking nasty.
that brings my total calories to 1,700.
I bet she used to do this, sneak the carton of milk when she was with her foster family and then refill it with water.
72,
This
I'm pretty
bitch.
sure. That is satisfying. That chug was 134 milliliters, if any of you are curious. So to dig a little deeper of why I like to
Listen up, boys. She can have 130 milliliters.
drink it out of the carton, it's because it's super cold. Once I pour it into a cup, it gets like a couple degrees warmer, and I'm like, no, girl. All right, we're at 229, which is good for me. So anyways, I
Yes,
do wanna
girls.
ask, thank you guys for keeping me company today. And yeah, 1,770.
Amberlynn, avoiding osteoporosis.
3 or 72 calories. I'll have to look and check on my fitness pal. So I still had like 700 calories that I allotted myself to eat, but I'm not hungry, so I'm not going to force myself to eat if I don't want to. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Thanks, Amber. I was in a really bad mood before I started recording this, and shitting on her really just made me feel so much better. Thank you so much for that. You are my comfort, Amber. You are my comfort. You are my rod. You are my staff. You are the thing that I beat you with. That sounded so terrible. Just wait a week or two. You'll find the next love of your life, who's the best and most supportive person ever. She left her little shampoo bottle. Girl, throw it away. That's what I said. That's a shampoo, a hotel shampoo. Exactly. Or one you get at the grocery store. They have a little section where you can get travel size bottles. That's what it is. Amberlynn wouldn't know that because she doesn't know how to shop in a grocery store. There's no way the algorithm randomly chose a thumbnail when you're guzzling a gallon of whole milk. Exactly. She chooses her thumbnail. Blah, blah, blah. Go microchip your pets. Yeah. She's not going to do that. That scratch lasting longer than any relationship. Yep. Yuppers. The milk chugging thumbnail is a choice. She's in it to win it. Don't you know? She told everyone that she broke up with you because you're crazy and you threatened to ruin her life. How is that not your fault? It's exactly her fault. That's the thing is people who really just like to antagonize people, they don't see themselves as being the problem. They think that they can never grow. There's nothing that they need to change. They're perfect. If you're complaining, you need to adjust yourself. Let them be as shitty as possible. Fuck that shit. Honestly. You waddling around the apartment crying at me dying. You seem like a professional upstairs neighbor. Oh my god, I cannot even imagine. The crying scene to the immediate food talk is taking me out. I really can't take this shit I really can't take this shit seriously anymore. LOL. She's literally eating through the semaglutide. I don't think she's taking it. I really don't. Honestly, like this type of food that she's eating and the amount, she's eating more food than I eat in a regular day, and I'm not taking anything, like at all. At most, I drink coffee or I have a Celsius, which has a lot of caffeine. That's the most that I have to reduce my appetite. And even that, I still get hungry. How can you be mid 30s and still be so immature? Oh, you can be immature at any age. If people don't challenge you to grow and you don't see it as a necessary thing in life, oh, you can be immature into your 60s. Amber, just go impatient. You'll get the attention you're looking for. You'll get more attention than that. As somebody with as someone with BPD, a favorite person is not a good thing. It means you're obsessed with the idea of a person and how they validate you. Yep. And then once they upset that idea, you're the enemy. You gotta be destroyed. These Degrassi titles need to stop. You're 30. Damn, 34. I know, it would be bad enough if she was 30. Although I did love Degrassi as a teenager. It was great. Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably a minor. I've never seen anyone put salt in a sandwich before. The only time I've ever put salt on a sandwich, it was a cucumber sandwich, which you add salt and pepper to, in addition to mayo. That's the whole sandwich. So I don't, yeah. I've never seen with bacon on it. Salty ass fucking bacon. Beef so for real. Truly, you are only happy when you are eating. It's so true. So true. Did they really break up or are they faking to the haters faking it to the haters can back off? I think that's what it is. It's coming off as less and less real. Or maybe she's just like really doesn't give a fuck nearly as much as she leads on. And I think that might be true too. Two things can be true at once. The job of the Lynn vibes have never been more palpitinable. My own word, palpitinable. But we'll leave it there. That was silly. If you like this reaction, leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a piece of cake in the comments. Talk to you later. Bye.